Hi everyone, and welcome to how to find high quality paying customers for your kingdom business. It is such a pleasure to be here with you, sharing on this topic. This is our free mini course, if you will, on finding high quality paying customers for your kingdom business. And I think I'm really excited because there are many courses that we share free in between our paid courses throughout the years. And this is one of the ones that usually would have quite a big price tag, but we really want customers. We really want you to find customers, and not just any customers, but high quality paying customers. So enjoy this and, tap in to the resources that we offer, and I'll share some more with you as we go along. Okay, well, I already gave you my welcome pretty much, and I really created this course particularly to help entrepreneurs who are even now starting out and have no idea where to go, what to do, how to find customers, further that's how to find high quality customers who will pay you for your goods or your services. So if you're a new entrepreneur, or if you recently started in business, I created this course with you in mind. Now, of course, if you've been in business longer than that, you can still benefit, because I'm going to share some information with you that is almost never shared, and certainly never shared for free. And you can stick around and learn something that you may not have known before. And for those who are new or recent, there will be quite a bit that you can learn in this short mini course. So once again, welcome to you. So I just want to give you a little outline of what I have planned today. Now, there are three areas. Of course, customers. Who is your customer? And I know that you would say, well, I know who my customer is, but you might be quite shocked to know that who you think your customer is not your customer, and you may have been going after, targeting your marketing efforts after the wrong person, or seeking to get the wrong person. So we want to find out who is your customer, and then how to find your true customer. And finally, it's not just finding your true customer, but ensuring that the prospects that you're seeking after are high quality and paying customers. Now, of course, you may wonder why I am offering this course for free. And I shared a little earlier that I really want persons to be able to have the opportunity to get your true customers through the doors. And I know that we're living in a digital age, so through the door doesn't mean through the physical door, but if you do have a brick and mortar business, then it would be through the physical door, but it can also be through your online door, or doors, as the case may be. So just before I go any further, because some of you would be a part of our overall training programs, or one of our overall training programs, so you already know who I am. And we've also taken this as a pull-out course, which means I've just pulled this one out, this mini course out, to share with other persons who may not yet have started any training with us, and not at this point have any idea who I am, or why I'm sharing this information with you. So I want to share just a little bit, just allow me a brief moment to share a little bit about me. And my bio is going to be posted depending on what platform you're on, because we also post on different platforms, as well as our course training platform. So depending on the platform, the bio will be either above, below, or wherever in the link you'll find a bio about me, so that you can have an idea about who I am and what I went through over the years. I've been an entrepreneur from the time I was 6 years old or something in that area, and I've never stopped being an entrepreneur from then until now. And I do share, depending on which video you get to watch, different parts of my entrepreneurial journey. Some were exciting, the exciting parts where you're, as persons say, rolling in the dough and you're flying first class everywhere and so forth. And then also to the point where I didn't know where my next meal was coming from, but for the grace of God, of course, who is always my provider and supporter. So I do share a little bit about you, a little bit about myself with you. And my name is Jackie Watson, and I am, I'll just deal with the current issue, which is that I've been offering entrepreneurial training since 2008. And we initially started with classroom training and expanded, and we realized that persons were messaging me from all over the world, and I didn't have any training facility that could expand to reach them. So then we of course had to expand to online. And then with COVID-19, of course, we know practically online is for, I would say, almost everyone. And certainly at this time, all of our training is done online. We're not offering any face-to-face at this time, but since 2008 till now, I've been through a lot of different things. And one of the areas when we first had to shift from the classroom face-to-face training to get to the online training, I thought, well, I would just shift my marketing in a similar manner, and then I would be able to reach additional customers, because now we have a global market. But guess what? It's not as simple as that. And even if you still have a brick and mortar business right now, because I know I have students right now who are caterers, who sell physical products, who sell various things that are physical, you still have to market online. And initially, even though I understood marketing as it was for entrepreneurs back then, and I would say back then, this is back in 2008 and so forth, of course, we have to shift with the times. And what we did then, we can't do now. And what we're doing now, we had no possibility of doing back then. So we had to shift with the times. So you may be, I'd be really wondering why I'm doing this, but it is very important that my students get the full understanding of how to get your customers, your true customers, because it's no sense that you understand all of the other things that we're teaching you, if depending on which part of the program you're in, whether it's with starting out your business, whether it's with growing, whether it's and so forth. If you don't get your true customers, and not just get your true customers, but your true customers who are willing and able to pay you for your, whether it's goods or services. So I would have done so. I mean, I personally, I'm a trainer, but I'm also a student. And I have my own personal mentors and so forth, but I also had to relearn the marketing process. And I've spent, I don't know, thousands upon thousands of dollars as it relates to going to conferences worldwide, different training programs. And, in many cases, you do an entire program, and then there's still, you're not getting the entire puzzle. You're just getting little pieces. And I had to put all the pieces together. And sometimes you have to pay more to get the additional pieces and so forth. And, God has blessed me also with some divine connections as well. So I've also been learning a lot of things that aren't even taught. And I pretty much kept a secret, if you would, from the average entrepreneur, because I guess persons believe, well, if I can get your customers, why should I teach you how to get them when I'm enjoying the benefits of your customers? But I do believe in the kingdom. You have your customers, I have my customers. There's enough for all of us, and there's more than enough for all of us. So that's why I've taken this opportunity to share with you. I don't want you to have to go through all of the things that I went through, and this is what 12 or more years that I've had to go through the struggles of learning this information, understanding this information, and God gave me also divine revelations about it as well, and put it all together for you. And that's in our entire training program that I'm referring to. So that's a little bit about who I am. And if you have been online for a little bit, you would know that this information is not easy to find. And if you do find it, there's usually a huge price tag attached to it. So that's a little bit about me. I've shared with you about some of the struggles that I had to go through. And then when I converted from classroom business to online business, and thought, well, I'll be able to just get the customers in the same manner, then of course I learned the hard way that that's not how it goes. So you can get a lot of customers, but then you realize that they're not your true customers. They're not the customers that were meant for you or that you are meant to serve. Because what I'm going to share with you, it almost contradicts some of what we were taught back when I first started out business. And it's what the correct thing is right now for finding your true customer. So the training, I like to be very practical. I'm going to give you assignments, and I'll ask you to do the assignments and then come back and complete the training. That's how you're going to get the best results. And for those of you who are already my students, you know that when I say, okay, go and do this, and you're going to achieve these results, that's what's going to happen. Now, there are certain things that I can't put a guaranteed figure on. So I can't say if you go and do these things that, you're going to have 1 million customers at the end of the time period. So I am a very practical person, and I'll give it to you straight. But one thing is certain, that the customers are not going to fall into your lap. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to put in some effort. And that's what I'm just here to guide you, to tell you, if you do this and you add this on top, this is what is going to be the end result for you. But there is going to be some effort required on your part. There's going to be some work. If you're looking at, I know personally, why do you run away persons? But I want to be upfront with you. If you're looking for a get rich quick scheme that you'll be a multi-millionaire by the end of the month, I can't promise you that. But what I do offer is that if you do what we share, your customer base is going to grow, and it's going to grow substantially. And not just substantially, but with the kind of customers that you want, which is your true customer. But you have to put in the effort, and you have to put in the right amount of effort for your particular business and your particular industry. So I can't give you a guarantee about any specific number, but you put in the work. I'm going to put in the work from my end and share with you, as they say, give back from my heart. And I'm not all the way there yet. I'm on the upward trajectory as well. And remember, everyone, I have mentors that I'm like, they're like way, way, way above me. And if we can share with those persons, and you can share with others what you learn as well. Okay, after you have done it and you've realized that it's working, you can share with them as well. But just make sure that you're sharing what you know works and have done it yourself. So at each level, you can share with others. So this training is going to be practical. You're going to have assignments, and for the best results, as a matter of fact, if you want results, I think you could just sit down and listen to this like a video, like if you're watching, I don't know, Grey's Anatomy or something, then it's not going to be beneficial to you. But if you really are interested in growing your kingdom business, and for those of you who don't know what kingdom is, it doesn't matter, because these kingdom principles work regardless for whatever business type that you're in. But if you're a kingdom citizen and you want your kingdom business to grow and to get customers, more customers, to find the customers who are your true customers and to have your business explode, that's what I'm here to guide you with, okay? So, as I said, the 3 areas that we're going to look at now are customers. Who is your customer? Find your true customers, how to find them, and how to ensure that your prospects, those persons that you're targeting as true customers, that they can be high quality and paying customers that will be valuable for your business. So firstly, who is your customer? Can you answer me? Can anyone tell me who is your customer? Well, there are 3 critical words / phrases that we can look at in this training. 1, high quality. 2, paying. And 3, customers. And the foundation is your kingdom business, of course, okay? So it's important to ensure that you're not just gathering a huge number of prospects, but that you strategically plan so that all of these qualities are met when you're putting together your customer base, okay? They must be high quality, they must be paying, and they're going to be customers as in your true customer according to the foundation of your kingdom business. So the first thing is to understand who is your true customer. And depending on how long you've been in business, you may have heard all the teachings about putting together your avatar, your ideal avatar, which is like creating a mock-up of who you would like to be your ideal customer and who you think is your perfect customer based on the qualities that you put together in your own mind. And there is some value to creating your ideal customer, but most persons that I know are not teaching how to really get your true customer. And this is a truth that I don't know if you've heard it before, but your ideal customer, you don't have to choose your ideal customer, because your ideal customer has already been chosen for you. Okay, so I know that goes against everything everybody says. They say put together your ideal customer and this is your true, and go and look for them. But your true customer has already been determined. Your true customer has already been chosen for you. Once you've decided that you're going to go into business, your true customer has been determined for you. So let's forget the concept of, oh, I'd like to work with men or women and they should be between this age and they should like to eat this and they should like to shop at this place. That doesn't work. Yes, you will get customers, as in eventually. I remember years ago I did insurance for a short while, and they used to say that no matter how bad you are, you'll always get well, it would be a client, is what the terminology was in the insurance world. You'll always get a client, no matter how bad you are, and your aim was to increase, your abilities to get to a certain level. But so yes, you may always get customers, but you may not reach your full potential or anywhere near your full potential if you're just out there grabbing anyone and everyone that looks your way, or anyone that you concocted in your mind that you want them to be your ideal customer. So let's get you started the correct way. Whether you are planning to have a successful business based on biblical principles or not, one thing is sure. At this specific date and time in history, and we're talking about for your business that you either want to start or have already started, you have been called to a specific set of people. You have already been called to your ideal customer. Your ideal customer, your true ideal customer is already out there waiting for you, waiting to be found by you. So you don't have to put together who you think you want it to be. It is now to find out who your ideal customer is and go find them. Okay? So you want to find out who it is that you're called to serve. So finding your true customer, which is the focus of this mini course. And over the next couple of modules, we are going to find together your true customer, right? So if you faithfully do the work, do the assignments, do the homework, if you want to call it homework, and this is for your business. And remember, things aren't necessarily going to happen overnight, but it will happen if you faithfully do the things that need to be done to find your ideal customer. So that was really module 1, just helping you to understand that your true customer has already been found. Your true customer has already been chosen, for you. So your true customer is out there waiting to hear from you, waiting to receive your, whatever your goods or services or information, whatever it is. So hopefully by this time you would have done your assignment. So if you haven't done your assignment, you can log into our course portal and see the assignment. We have the assignment videos as well as the typed information, depending on what you prefer to do and where you are and so forth. So pause this video if you haven't yet done your module 1 homework, which is finding out your true, understanding that concept. And let's move on to module 2. Okay, which is, as we said, finding your true customer. Module 1 was who is, and now module 2 is finding that true customer. So there are a couple of scriptures that I just want to share with you for those kingdom entrepreneurs who want to understand that finding your customer is the right thing to do. Consider in Genesis 16, the Lord found Hagar. Okay, he finds who is lost or who's run away, who's hiding, as pretty much one would say, or one could say she was doing pretty much all of those things. Okay, so you might have to go there to find your true customer. They may be lost, they may be hiding, or you may not yet know where they're at. Okay, remember, you didn't find the Lord had to find you. The Lord had to, just like how he found Hagar. Now, of course, God knows everything, so he is not taken by surprise. And, sometimes persons say, well, I had to find the Lord before I did this and that. But it was you who was lost and had to be found. And finally, Jesus is the good shepherd who goes out and looks for the lost sheep. So it's now up to you to go out and find the lost sheep that you are called to find, the customers who are there waiting, who maybe may have run away, may have been gone to the wrong buyers or suppliers and hiding out there in the wilderness or in the desert or wherever, waiting on you, waiting on your message. So it's up to you to find your customer. Find your true customer. So there are 3 types of customers, and I put together this framework to help you to make it easier to understand. There's 3 types of customers of interest that you can seek to find. We have paid customers, laid customers, and ready-made customers. Okay? Paid customers, laid customers, and ready-made customers. So let's delve a little deeper. So let's look firstly, just a glimpse at paid customers, which I'm not going to deal with too much here. But paid customers, of course, are customers that you have developed or found through your paid measures that you paid for. So for example, you might have Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube, etc. And I'll share more about that in another module, still in this segment, but we actually have a whole teaching segment on that. But for right now, just understand that that's one of the customers that you can find, one who you have found through your paid efforts, right? Whether it's Facebook or whatever. And you learn exactly, so then you can learn exactly how your customers are getting their paid, how your competitors, sorry, are getting their paid customers, and how their paid customers respond to their ads and things like that. So that will come at another point in time. So paid customers, you paid pretty much to get them, paid money to get them. Then we have laid customers. And this is customers that you worked hard to get. You didn't pay money to get them, but you laid out all of your efforts to get these customers. And I'm going to share with you in your assignment, you will see a long list, probably like 50 or more ways that you can get, or where you can find your laid customers. And this is from perhaps traffic that you came up with, whether it's from doing Facebook Lives, whether it's from doing your podcast, if you're not somebody that likes to be on camera and you want to do blogs. But there is another way that you don't actually have to put out money, in which you can still get customers. Who's your ideal customer? You find them through laying out all of your efforts to find these customers. So as I said, podcasts, those are some of the more popular ways you can get podcasts and live and so on, Facebook Lives and so on. And then we have, so that's our paid customers, our laid customers, and then we have our ready-made customers, which is like a combination of the two. And this is after you've gone through the first two stages, right? So I'm just giving you a little overview so that as we delve in more, you start to understand. And of course, if you've already done your first assignment, you would have a better understanding. And now at this point, you're gonna have the customers that you paid for, you paid ads, customers that you laid out all your efforts to get, whether it's blogging or what have you. And now we have to put it together in an automated system, probably like an email marketing campaign, to make these customers now ready for your product. So I call them the ready-made customers. And script writing is certainly one of my greater gifts and abilities. And over the years, persons have always, up to now, persons still come and ask me to write this, write that, write the third, and I try to help out in between, if it's, you know, like family or friend and so forth, put together ads. Of course, we have the programs within our training that we write stuff for you and so on if you need. But my aim is really not for me to do stuff, but for you to be able to do it for yourself. So that's why I put these programs together, that you can do these things for yourself. My aim is just to guide you along the road so that whatever your dream is, because everybody's dream is not $1 million or $1 billion or what have you. Whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is, that's what we're aiming to get you to, and not just to, but we serve someone who is more than enough, someone who likes the overflow. And I like to share information with you. I like to make sure that you get more than what you expected when you deal with us. So we're looking at business success the King's way. Okay, so we have the paid customers, who you go there, you pay money in order to find, and then the laid customers that you laid out all of your efforts to. And I'll tell you, it's not going to be easy. The paid is pretty much the easier one, but having the money is the issue. So if you don't have the money, then I share with you how you can still get your customers through laying out your efforts. So paid customers, laid customers, and then we put together the email campaigns or other. I have a secret that I'm going to share with you in the final module for your ready-made customers. Okay, so we dealt a little detail about the paid customer, and now the laid customer. I promised you that I'll share some more information with you, and our entire list is within your assignment number 2. But let's delve a little deeper into your laid customer. And this is the traffic that you worked hard for. You wanted to find these customers who are the ones that you're called to serve. These are the ones that have been sitting back waiting on your message. And some of the successful avenues I shared about podcasts, Facebook Lives, and so on. And there's like a whole list of about 50, and I'll give you the actual links too, that you can go to the actual places where people are congregating who fit the mode of your true customer, who you would have determined in assignment 1, right? Who your true customer is. And then we can find them now. If you aren't able to pay, because we did leave paid for last, but if you're able to pay, if you're not able to pay, then you have to lay out some work. And it is quite doable, but it just requires some commitment, okay? So just giving you that in advance. So these are all very powerful modes in which you can find your prospective customers, and understand that it's not just enough to go to these platforms and share. Of course, in the assignment, we give you the exact things, the exact activity which you have to do on each of these platforms. So it's not just going on the platform and, you know, blogging and say I put out a blog every day or every week, or I put out a Facebook Live or what have you. This is certain formats that you need to use if you want it to be effective. Yes, you can go there and do whatever that has no sense or guidelines to it. But I'm looking at giving you a roadmap to follow, okay? And this is what you want to follow for success, to get those customers who are quality customers and not just persons who happen to be on YouTube or whatever, quality customers, and who are willing and who are able and willing to pay for your goods and services, okay? So it's gonna require extreme consistency. And it sounds simple. Does it sound simple to you? Yes? Well, for whatever reason, it's a lot more challenging than it sounds. Okay, this is one of the more difficult areas that I actually struggled with, because it's easy to excitedly start doing something and you know it's going to bring you success, but then you forget a day or you miss out a day for something else came up on the other day, and before you know it, you're almost never doing it and you have fallen off. You have to make up in your mind, I am going to do, and we give you a time span in the assignment. I'm going to do it, come rain, come shine, no matter what, okay? That's extreme consistency. That's when you're extreme, I could probably call this extreme commitment, because that's what's gonna get you past where everybody else falls off. Because if you think about it, other persons have known this, have known that, yeah, you need to lay out yourself in a certain way. They may not have the plan, okay? They may not have the roadmap, but they may be trying to do it. But guess what? Why is it that there's only a small percentage of the persons that are ultra successful in the entrepreneurial, especially online, especially if you're talking about online entrepreneurship? So the reason is because everybody gets excited and starts, but I guarantee you, people trickle off. Tell yourself you are not going to be one that trickles off. You are going to remain consistent. You are going to remain committed, and you're not committed or consistent for me. At the start, we would have asked you to look at why you want to be in business. Why are you even in business? Why did you even start business? Is it that you want to take care of your family? Is that you're tired of working a 9-to-5 job that you've been working the last 10, 20, 30 years? Is it that you see people living a lifestyle that you would like to live? Is that you like to take a vacation? I know we're in, at this time of the recording, we're in a quarantine. So there's not travel, but you'd like to be able to, you know, perhaps get up a certain time when you want to be, you know, not that you're at work and somebody's yelling you or mistreating you in a certain way. What's your why? Do you have a child or children that you're thinking, I wish that I could give you this and give you that? Now, everything is not in life is not about money. And I can tell you right now, if we go by the scriptures, it's the love of money. Okay? But it's not money that's evil, but the love of it. And I don't want you to love money. I want you to love what you do. So when you get up in the morning, that you're happy to say, I'm going to serve. These are my customers that are waiting on me. They're waiting on what I have within me to share with them. They can't get to the next step in their journey until you share with them, whether it's a good, whether it's a service, whether it's information. There are people waiting on you. So you need to do whatever you need to do within the realms of kingdom guidelines. So you're not doing anything unethical or illegal or anything like that, but you're doing everything that is humanly possible within you to do. So if you're supposed to get up to do this particular live, let's say, and you feel a little sleepy this morning, or your throat is a little sore, get up and do it. You're not doing it for you. Somebody's waiting on you. Somebody's waiting on what's within you. So get up and do what you need to do. And then you're gonna lie down and say, oh, my throat hurts. And then you're gonna like, oh no, my child's throat is hurting, but I don't have the money to take them to the doctor. Whose fault is that? You need to get up and do what you need to do. Remember, there's nothing in this course for me. This is a free course. I have other courses, yes, that you can take that have price tags attached to them, because we pay a lot of money to be on the platform. We have course platforms that have to pay persons and so forth. There's time and energy and all of that goes into things, but really and truly, this work right now is just so that you can get up and get your business to the next level. And when you get your business to a certain level, you have customers now. Now you need to know what you're going to do with your customers. But right now, if you don't at least have customers, and not just customers willing and able, and customers who want what you have, who are waiting on you, then we're both wasting time. But I am here to say to you, get up and do what you need to do with extreme consistency. You're gonna find out who your customer is, who's your true customer that's waiting on you, and now we're here going to find them, okay? So the way to get over the issue of wondering, where they are and so on, is to have a mentality change your mindset. The quickest way to do this, and this, it sounds a bit cheesy, but daily affirmations. I'm just giving you an example. Daily affirmations helps, because if you can get up every morning and say, repeat the various affirmations about why, or even better, write out the reasons why you're doing this. So I'm doing this. You have a 7-year-old daughter, Betty, a 12-year-old son, James. So I need to be more. I need to be better. I need to be the best that I can be for Betty. I need to excel in everything that I do so that I can be an excellent example for James. Actually, that's an excellent idea. I've just increased what we've asked you to do. I've added something, because the daily affirmations are just to keep you on focus, because research has shown that repetition and routine is what helps you to do the things that you're supposed to do. If you get one day and do this, get up another day, you don't feel like getting up and all of these things, then you break that routine. And this is for this stage, the stage where you are building. It's like, if you think of it, the thought just came to me, when you're building a foundation, you can put a block here and maybe a block there, and then 2 blocks, 3 blocks, and then maybe you don't feel like putting a block here. No, you have to build the foundation and be consistent and put a block here and a block here and a block here and a block here and a block here. When your foundation is secure, then you can do other fancy stuff above, put up the chandeliers and all of that. But right now, you are building the foundation, and that's why I said this training is really for those of you who are new, who are now starting out, or you're now about to start out, or you're recently started entrepreneur. Okay, you're building the foundation. If you had your foundation built incorrectly and you were an entrepreneur for 20 years and you want to dig up that foundation and start building it fresh, that's okay. That's the right thing to do, because unless your foundation is secure, if you're not on a firm foundation, it's eventually going to fall through, and it's going to be like a foundation of sand, and you don't want your building to fall through the earth. All your hard work fall through the earth just because you built here, and then you didn't feel like building for the next few days, and then you started back building, and there's that break in there. Get the routine going. So daily affirmations, either write them down, whether you get them. They have so many affirmations on YouTube and so on that you can just listen to and repeat or what have you. Maybe I'll put together some affirmations to help that are specifically towards entrepreneurs. And remember, you can also use your whatever your reasons are, your reasons for getting up in the morning, the reason why you want to be in business, the reason why you don't just want to be in business, you want to be successful in business, the reason why you feel that you've been called to this, because entrepreneurship is a calling, okay? So repeating the daily affirmations to keep your mind steadfast on faithfully completing your routines. But you don't just have to say them out of your mouth, you have to believe them. And that's why I suggested to you, choose affirmations that mean something to you, okay? Choose affirmations that mean something to you so that you can believe it. Believe the affirmations as you're saying. And then make sure that your daily actions include the various information that I've shared with you in your assignments. Make sure that that's part of your daily routine, whatever the various, because as you open the assignments, you will see that each assignment has certain things to do. So get up in the morning. I prefer to say start the day, because yes, you can do the affirmations at night, but I have always found that when you start the day right, then the rest of the day continues along that path. So you start the day with your daily affirmations. You keep your mind steadfast on what you need to do. You need to do this, you need to do that. You're not going to be sidetracked by other things. And then get the actions that you have to do, whether it's the posting or whatever the specific actions are for the second part of the assignment, or the second part in assignment 2. All right. So now you can pause, go to our course platform and download or print or read or whatever you want, whatever is the most convenient for you, whatever your assignment, whatever the assignment is for module 2, and actually put it into practice. Now I know that the assignment for module 2, excuse me, it's not like module 1. Module 1, it was a specific assignment that you can complete and then come back. But module 2 is an almost ongoing assignment, so that you will start it and you'll see when you get there, you'll start it, but then you still have to come back. But even after you come back and complete module 3, modules 2 assignment is still going to continue. Okay, so you're not going to complete module 2 assignment and then come back. Or because actually module 2 assignment is almost ongoing all of the time until you reach a certain level. Remember I said we're building the foundation, and once the foundation has been built, then you can move on to another level. So module 2, go and complete that assignment and meet me back here for module 3. And we're going to build this foundation. We're going to make sure that you find your true customers who are quality and who can pay you for your goods and your service or your information, whatever it is. So I'll look for you back in module 3. So welcome back to module 3. And this module for me is really exciting. And you'll have the opportunity to learn in this module exactly what your top competitors in your space or in your niche, what they're doing that's reaching not just the prospects in your industry or your niche, but they're reaching your true customers. So your true customers are being, I don't want to say served, but they're receiving goods and services and information from persons who aren't you. Well, they've been waiting on you, but you weren't there. But now you understand you're coming there to where they are, and you want to see what is it that your competitors have been doing to attract your customers. They're supposed to be for you, but why are they being attracted somewhere else? And what is it that attracts them? And I have a special tool to share with you that you'll learn about that, okay? So we'll see you there. So this module, module 3, is ensuring that your prospects can be high quality and paying customers. Remember, the purpose of this course is to find these persons who are high quality paying customers, not just high quality paying customers, but your true high quality paying customers, okay? So by now, because yes, we know we have a vision and we have sales and we have people and we're looking for growth and we want a business to expand, and I like to see businesses explode, and I would like you to send me your testimonials, please. And it doesn't have to be that you made $1 million or 2 million or whatever. Every small testimonial, every small step, send me a testimonial. Keep track. You're going to be mapping out your progress that you'll one day look back and share with whomever. Okay, so your step one is you achieve these amount of customers that you didn't have before. Step two, you achieve these amount of customers who you've proven are high quality and that they're able to pay you. And then the next testimony is that you have all of these customers now, whatever the number is. It could be 10, it could be 20, it could be 100, it could be depending on your industry. And they not only good customers and quality customers in your niche and whom you have realized that these are the customers that have been waiting for you, but they're also willing and able to pay you for your goods, services, and or information. Okay, so now what we want to do is find out exactly what the competitors, because whatever industry or niche that you're in, you need to strategically see how are competitors responding to their whatever they're offering, their marketing, whether it's ads or what have you. So there are several tools that you can use to learn about this information that will guide you in how to create your own marketing that will reach your customers. So you don't even have to, can we say, waste time going to figure out, okay, is this going to work? Is this going to work? We're going to do A/B testing. Okay, if you're a multi-billion dollar business, fine. But if you are not, if you're an entrepreneur that's starting out, you may not have funds and you don't want to waste funds when there are other bigger, larger entities, billion dollar businesses who have been targeting your customer, and you now have an opportunity to see exactly how they've been doing it. You don't have to go and do all the tests. You don't have to go and do all the market research. Market research is not cheap. A/B testing and those things are not cheap. Yes, you can do it within your email and so on. But you can find out exactly what is working for and not just working for the industry, but working for your specific customer of interest. I mean, I love this thing so much. I can't tell you how much. So now you also are going to find out how do they respond to each type of ad. It even tells you the colors, the words, I mean, everything, exactly what your customers respond positively to. And what they don't respond well to, you get to find out. Yes, how wonderful is that? You found out who your true customer is. You found out if you didn't want to pay to get them, you put in some work, you laid out your efforts and you got them. And now you're going to find out how to have them considered your customers. Final spot, this is like zooming in on the target now. I absolutely love it. And think about it. If you were going to ask top rollers in your industry, the top guys, the multi-billionaires, what have you, how you can find your true customer. And if they have your true customer in their database of customers, and you ask them, how can I get those customers? Do you think they're going to share that information with you? I don't think so. You think they're going to keep it a secret? Yes. If they even answer you, I agree. If they even answer you, it's true. If they even answer you. But I'm pretty sure that they're not going to. But this tool that I'm going to share with you, and the link is going to be in the assignment doc. So please, by now you would have hopefully tuned into our course, that's our course platform, and you would have done assignment 1, assignment 2. So in this final assignment, you would see the referral link for my favorite, for this tool. And what this tool, and you're going to get 10 free days of it so that you can see how awesome it is. You can try it out if you love it. Great, you can subscribe because it does have a price tag attached. But when you sign up through my link, you're going to get 10 free days to see if it is anything that you want to do or use or not. I suggest you do, because it's taking you to part 3. You know, we figured out who our customer is. We figured out where they are. We've been communicating with them and finding out exactly what their needs are and so on. So now at this point, we have a tool that is literally going to answer you all of the questions that you need to know to go forward, whether you're going to do paid ads, advertising, or lead ads, whatever you're gonna know. So right now, yes. So right now, I'm just going to share with you a little bit about what you can find out from your top competitors. You can think of who your top competitor is, or top 10, top 20. I mean, there's no limit. Competitors, and find out how they got, I can say, your true customers, because we have already at this point, you know who your true customer is and who they're currently going to. So we know who your competitors are, the persons who are targeting your customers, and you can put in the information. You can put in their name or their website. They have the careers things that you can put in, and they're going to tell you how many visitors their website had in the last X amount of time, how many ads they run. They're going to show you the literal ads and show you the figures for each ad, how many people clicked, how many people responded, and they're going to show you exactly where the customers came from, as in which sites. So, you know, I told you we're going to have a list of sites that I share with you in module 2 that you're going to be sharing on. You're going to be doing your free work there. You're going to be laying out your efforts there. Well, we're going to see now which of those sites are where they're getting, because they've been laying out efforts as well. And you're going to see which of those have been paying off for them. So, you know, this is where my customers respond to stuff. And like so much more. This information is totally invaluable. I mean, seriously. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. It's not going to stop you. It's just a matter of pace. So do you want to go through all the work and find out for yourself, or you spend some money here on some ads, you post here, you realize nobody respond to that? Or do you want to know, bam, your customers love this and your customers respond to this, and bam, you just have to do that and your customers are going to start communicating with you in no time. So that's, to me, it's a no-brainer, and this, I suggest that you do it. So if you do it, it's gonna be good for you. It's gonna cut out all of the extra time that you had to put into research and testing and all that. But regardless, we're also gonna end back up at part 3. So we did our paid customers, understanding what that is, and we did our laid customers. Either way, whether you paid money for your customers or you laid money, or what I recommend and what I do personally is a combination. I pay and I laid. Okay, I lay out stuff, but I also pay, and I use the tool to tell me exactly how to find my true customers. Okay, so now we're looking to put together our ready-made customers. All right. So this is a combination of the paid. We got like all our customers that we got, whether we paid for them or whether we laid out for them. And now the combination of this, we can call it our ready-made customers, okay? And it's not gonna happen if you just read it, you know, you read through the training information, because there is the version that you can read, or if you just listen or watch the video. Action is needed. If you want to be successful, action is needed. Just remember the reasons why you're in business, why you want to get up every morning. Is it, you know, you're tired of being broke? Is it that you want to take better care of your children? Is it that you want to be in a position that when you're older and looking to retire, that you don't have to still be forcing yourself to go out the door at 80 or whatever the case is, right? Think about these things and put the effort in now. So my mentor had a statement. I can't remember what he used to call it. Was it pay now, drink later, or something like that? Anyhow, the point is you put in the work up front while you can, and then you enjoy the benefits of it at a later date. So don't think that, you know, every day you're gonna go work and you're gonna eat, and that's basically what most persons do. You go work that day, day, week, month, however you get paid. You come back home and you pay all the bills, so you go to work for that, let's say, month, and then you come home and you you eat, drink, and all of those benefits, pay bills and so on, and then you start again the next month. That's no way to live life. So if you want to enjoy life, put in all the work now. The same work you put in for your boss, and some of you are laid off in this time too. Same work that you put in for your boss, or you're at home not doing as much as you could, but the work you put in for your boss, you could be putting in for your own business. If you're still working for your boss, that's fine. When you come home, put in some of the work, put in some of the work, put in some of the work. I'm telling you that a little bit goes a lot further away than nothing at all. And I learned that even when because as I said, I've been an entrepreneur all my life, but I've also had jobs. I've had jobs up in the corporate ladder at work for top, whatever, I don't know what they call it, top 10 companies in the country or world or whatever it is. And at the end of the day, if you put in a little bit, so I just say every day I'm going to do, and I used to say every weekday, so Monday to Friday for sure, every day I'm going to do a little bit. And if I can put in a lot, then I put in a lot, but no day am I going to do nothing at all. Because the day you do nothing at all, you are doing nothing for your purpose of being. So you're doing nothing for your child, you're doing nothing for your future, you're doing nothing for your retirement. So every day do a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, and suddenly you will realize your little bits have added up. So I know I'm getting a little overexcited, but that's it for this course. But if you're interested in scaling your business, because now you have gotten your customer, you know who your customer is, you figure out how to find them, and we can teach you also how to put together correspondence, and not even just correspondence, a way to keep them, because sometimes people think, oh, once they come to me, they're my customer for life. That's not true. I can tell you right now, your customers have like how many other competitors out there waiting, and not just waiting by the sidelines to see if they're going to drop off. They're actively going after your customer, so you have to actively keep your customer, okay? And we're going to show you how to over deliver. But outside of that, if you're interested in scaling your business, now if you've never heard that term, scaling your business, so if you're currently, depending on the type of business, because you might be a personal trainer or something like that, and you can only serve X amount of people because your physical limitations. You can't serve 100 people, you don't have enough hours in a day, you don't have enough time to call or talk to or train or whatever the case is. I'm just giving an example out of the blue. So we want to teach you how to scale your business so that you're continually getting money coming in all of the time, whether you're up, whether you're sleeping, whether you're awake. And once again, don't think that this means you don't have to do work. You do have to do work until you get to a certain level. And if you see the big boys, of course, you see they still keep working, but not because they have to, but when they want to. And that's the level you would like to get to as well. So if you're interested in scaling your business and having a bigger business, faster growth, you want to have an explosion in business growth, then check out our follow-up course to this one, all right? And you will see the link to the follow-up course in the homework and the assignments page. And it's we have one called increasing. That's the next step in this. After you have found your customer, now we have increasing. We have attracting, keeping, and increasing your customers. So you found them, you know who they are, but now you need to attract them to you and to your business. And you need to keep them. As I said, others are out there trying to get them all the time. They're sending out their hooks to get them. And not just keeping, not just attracting and keeping, but increasing. And we also have a program that even follows that if you want to, that is going to show you how to increase at such a rapid rate that they're just going to be sending you money all the time, and they're not going to want to leave you or go anywhere else. Because when you over deliver, then they continue to be faithful to you. And it's not just easy at saying it, you have to do it. And I'm here to assist you, and we have other trainers and guest trainers that will come on and share with you as well their experiences. So I thank you so much for being here, for participating in this course. I urge you to be faithful. Your true customer is out there waiting for you, and they can't progress until you contact them, until you get into contact with them, until you even go there seeking them to find them. So go find your true customers, keep in contact with us, give us, let's say, weekly updates. If something happens in less time, then send through. I love video testimonials. They're my favorite, but if you want to send a written or otherwise, we look forward to that. So this is Business Success, the King's Way, and I look forward to sharing with you in the future, and if not, at least hearing from you. God bless.